What's going on, boys? It's your boy Dev back on Madden 24 Colts franchise. It is the best week of the series. Super Bowl week. We have made it, ladies and gentlemen, and we are ready to take on the San Francisco 49ers now. This team has had their ups and downs this year, but we have been on an absolute tear and our best one of the series so far. We've just been absolutely blowing teams out. We'll take a look at our playoff run so far. Conference championship, 42-14 win over the Ravens. Then in the divisional, against our division rival, we embarrassed them 62-13 against one of the top defenses in the league. Wild card round against the Chargers, 45-20, and they scored in garbage time. So we've just been tearing people up. I mean, even in week 18, Vikings 52-6. Week 17 against the Titans, we beat them 27-3. So it's just been an absolute bloodbath for NFL defenses to stop us and NFL offenses to score points on us. So that being said, we are taking on a top NFL offense. We look at the overall ranks. They are the number 2 scoring offense to our number 1. They are the number 8 passing offense. We are only the number 15. And then the number 6 rushing offense, we are number 2. Now their defense leaves a lot to be desired, which is surprising since this is usually a pretty stout defensive unit. Number 27 points per game defense, number 21 passing, and number 26 rushing. That's probably why they are only 10-7, but they are a team that can absolutely outperform those statistics and those rankings. So got some awards to get into and some stuff to look at to be excited about moving forward. So checking out the yearly awards, man. Lamar Jackson did win NFL MVP. We did not have a horse in that race. We did. I'm lying. Anthony Richardson, number 5 for MVP race. That's awesome to see. And he absolutely obliterated it with 45 plus total touchdowns, I believe. Just an amazing year from our young dual threat quarterback. Coach of the year, we were not even in contention for coach of the year. I don't understand how that's possible. I guess we're only 11-6. We're not great overall. Morale is pushing us up to 85 right now. Normal, we are not even a top overall offense or defense by overalls. I feel like we kind of deserve that, but I don't know. Let me know if you think we got snubbed. Offensive player of the year in the AFC is Jonathan Taylor, and which is awesome. Defensive player of the year is Andre Cisco. He gets another defensive player of the year after double-digit interceptions, a ton of TFLs, a ton of just pass defenses. He was a stud at user, and even if the playoffs counted, he'd have damn near 20 interceptions, dude. Just has been unbelievable, and that should propel him up to superstar X Factor. Offensive rookie of the year. Don't believe we had anybody in the running for this. Defensive rookie of the year. Dom Minshew of the Titans gets it. We thought Chester Dent had a chance, and he did get number 3. So he was up there, and I thought Deontay Poindexter would be higher than 5. He is number 5, though. So we get 2 top 5 defensive rookie of the year players. I think that's pretty damn good. Best quarterback, Lamar Jackson. Anthony Richardson, number 3. Running back, obviously, Jonathan Taylor. Best wide receiver, we had Michael Pittman all the way down at 10. He had double-digit touchdowns, had a pretty big year. Offensive lineman, Quentin Nelson was the 3rd-ranked lineman. He had a pretty good year, did deal with some injuries. Defensive lineman, the Buck, number 9. He also dealt with some injuries, but was a beast at stopping the run. Linebacker, Chester Dent didn't make it in there. He did have some injuries, but this is where things get pretty awesome. Andre Cisco, the number 1 DB, obviously. But then we had Nick Cross at number 3 and Julius Brents at number 4. We had 3 of the top 4 DBs in the entire AFC. And it's pretty amazing that how this secondary has developed from year 1 to year 2, and they're going to be scary in year 3. And best kicker, drum roll please, Matt Gay is the best kicker in the league. And now if there was best punter, maybe Stephen Fontaine would have been in the running. But those are your awards for your Colts. And now something to look at for the squad. We do have some upgrades, but before that, we're just going to take a look at the squad because we do have a couple of things to diagnose. So looking at the offense, don't believe anything has changed. We do have still our superstar X Factor quarterback and Jonathan Taylor, but we do have Jelani Woods going up to superstar X Factor development. He is up to let's go, baby. He was a star development rookie when we started this. He has gone up to X Factor, is only an 80 overall. So he is really going to develop into a freak now with an extra ability slot. And it's just, I cannot wait to see if he can just stay healthy. Now, it makes sense a 6'7" freak like him, who's getting the ball often, does get injured more than most people on our team. You know, taller players deal with injuries and their joints aren't as strong as probably the rest of the players. But still, I cannot wait to continue to develop him. It sucks that he is not in, but does go up to X Factor. Nobody else on the offense gets an upgrade. Was kind of hoping that Pittman would, being in the running for receiver of the year, but he just didn't get enough yards. He was injured a couple times. Defensively, some pros and some cons here. Cisco, superstar X Factor development. Nick Cross up to superstar. Amazing upgrade. Chester Dent does not get a development trait upgrade, which is a huge bummer, but we do have some regressions. Josh Allen and Kwity Paye both regressed down to star development, and the Buck has regressed from X Factor to superstar. I guess you could say he had a down year from last year. Less sacks, less TFLs, still 32 tackles for loss is insane. And he was injured for a couple games. Was he not? I don't know. He regresses, and this is kind of my thing that I struggle with in Madden 24 franchise is, do you have development trait regression on or off? There are a lot of guys that probably, the way it works is that there's only a certain number of certain development traits allowed in the game. And so if somebody else in the league is like outperforms them or deserves a development trait upgrade, then they get it. There has to be some that fall out of the category. So Kwity Paye and Josh Allen, by far, I mean, I've been the biggest person that has said we don't get enough sacks. And that's probably because we only rush 4. But Kwity Paye got the development trait upgrade in practice during the year, and he immediately goes back to star, like, you know, whatever, a couple weeks later. So that just really sucks. And then Josh Allen, we drafted him with superstar, we signed him with superstar development, and he regresses after his first year with us. Sucks. Really, really sucks. And it just makes me contemplate, do we want development trait regression on? Because although they're really good players and they play a great role for us, like, that really, really, really screws up our development. And now, like, the Buck is just going to regress that much quicker with Superstar versus X Factor. You know, I mean, just because someone doesn't ball out doesn't mean that they should just, like, be completely bumped down after one, like, mid-year, is in my opinion. I'm not sure. It is kind of a tough decision. Hold on. Did they change the face on Stephen Fontaine? They absolutely changed the player icon. That was not what his player icon looked like. He looks like a Batman villain. He looks like a Batman villain. He's still at 249 snaps. I want to know his development trait. I am so tempted to just reveal it. Like, this is dumb. He's a punter. How the hell are we ever going to reveal his development trait? We don't punt enough. Let's get into our upgrades of the players we can upgrade and then go from there. Andre Cisco getting 2 upgrade points. He's going to go up to a 90, and he's going to get Acrobat. Amazing, right in time for the Super Bowl. After winning DB of the year and defensive player of the year back to back, baby. Let's go. And he is up to a temp 99. +1 zone, agility, pursuit, and awareness. We're just going to do 2 into zone coverage, man. I just want him to be a freak. And he is up to a 91 overall. 98 zone, playing up to, +18 play rec because we stole the Ravens' momentum. 90, dude, I mean, look at these stats. These look unreal, dude. Unreal. He looks insane. Abilities, he is going to get, now he does have deep in zone KO and deep out, but he's actually playing user. So I think what we're going to do is put acrobat on him. Absolutely. First off, pick artist for sure. And then we're actually going to put mid zone KO because he doesn't really play deep zones. We're playing underneath coverage with him, and I want him to be able to jump routes. At 95 overall, he'll get the 4th ability slot. He's pretty close. Jonathan Taylor just gets a power back upgrade. He looks insane. 99 break tackle, 99 carrying, 98 juke, 92 spin, 94 change of direction, 96 speed, 95 I mean, this is the most insane running back in the game right now, and it's not even close. We do have Super Bowl media day. Let's talk with the media. See what we can do. Every coach's dream is to hoist the Lombardi trophy as confetti rains down, and you have a chance to do that for the first time this week. What would a win mean to you? Everything. A win would mean everything. We earned 10 staff points for saying that. There's something just doesn't sit right with me with dev trait regression, though, and I know I don't mean to beat a dead horse, but dude, I mean, I just am really, really upset that these guys regressed. It just feels like it's so much more difficult to develop players. Like, if they have another year, are they going to regress down to normal development? Like, I don't like that at all. I am tempted to change that in the offseason and then change those guys back to their original development. That just seems like bullshit to me. I didn't mean for it to be on, I'm not going to lie. It was supposed to be off. So, you guys let me know. But weekly strategy here. It's time to plan for the 49ers. Look at all that green, man. They are a good offense. They are a good offense. Top 10 in pass yards. Number 6 rushing offense. Don't turn the ball over at all. That's about to change, man. Do you know who the hell you're playing? These are the Indianapolis Colts. Average total yards, number 4. We're going to defend the short pass, man. I'm going to avoid getting just dinked and dunked on. Brock Purdy up to superstar development. Probably had a monster year. And then their defense is porous. We are great at running the football, and we are going to run the ball outside and try and utilize read option and utilize bouncing around the edge to try and take advantage. They do have 99 overall Fred Warner and then 99 overall Nick Bosa as well. So it's going to be tough, but we're going to focus on the run. Weekly game plan goal now. So they are a dominant offense. Don't turn the ball over a lot. I'm going to go 2+ passing touchdowns. And then I think that's very doable. Allow them to 20 points or less. We've been absolutely shutting teams down. I like that to continue. But I do think it could be an offensive shootout. 4 offensive yards, we do that every single game pretty much. It's got to be win the turnover battle. Hasn't steered us wrong yet this year. We are going to have 82 coach points. I'm actually saving those for a draft. Coach tree to be able to like get more value to trade up, and so I'm going to keep that. Deontay Poindexter up to 89 zone. 90 is a threshold, so we're going to increase his zone and hopefully get above 90 for him. +1 zone coverage, +3 tackle awareness and jumping. He looks, up to temp 90, now 98 speed. He's a freak. Flat zone KO is awesome for him. Doesn't play mid zone, so we didn't put it on him. I guess we could put it on him just in case he ever like plays a cloud flat that's near the numbers. We're going to keep that. You know, I'm just going to do it right now, man. There's no reason to not do it right now. I didn't mean to have that on. None of them had like egregiously bad years either, dude. Like it wasn't like they got like no sacks or something. Like they all played a really good role in generating QB pressures. So development trait regression is off now. They will be moved back up to their development traits. They worked their tails off to get their especially quitty pay. And so I don't want him to get screwed over after he literally just earned that in practice, man. We've put Kwity Paye, Josh Allen, and the Buck all back up to their original development traits and turned development trait regression off. It is Super Bowl time, boys. Year 2, the final game of the 2024 season features us versus the San Francisco 49ers for the right to be NFL champions of the 2024 season. Here we go. We've been on a tear recently. Can we really put it all together and call ourselves Super Bowl champions? Can the Lombardi come home to Indianapolis and be put down in Lucas Oil? Let's get right into it, boys. Super Bowl time. Let's go. Super Bowl time, baby. And we are going to get the ball first. Offense is going to come out, and hopefully we can punch them in the mouth immediately. We're going to come out firing and hoping that we can give them all they can handle. Poindexter trying to channel Devin Hester to open up the Super Bowl here. And he's got a lane. Oh, and it closes quickly. And the first play of the Super Bowl is underway. We're going outside all the way. Speed from Taylor. Eddie Goldman for the 49ers gets injured on the first play from scrimmage. Is that going to be a loss for the 49ers? We're going to see. We're punching it right up the middle again. Oh, and this looks like it could be a huge gain. Good blocks. Blake Freeland at center has actually been really good. Now, he's going to be moving to the bench when Craig Fox is drafted next year. But, dude, absolutely someone that we feel excited about being a depth piece on our team and a young player. Reading downs here. Going to have Downs open in the flat. Turn upfield. First down and more. Josh Downs, 15 yards, catches the first pass. Has he been good lately? Going to go read option here. Trying a little bit different look. Focused on the outside run. Hand it off to Taylor. Cut up field. Jonathan Taylor gets the first. Hand it off. Jonathan Taylor off to the races. Down to the 13. Carrying us to the promised land like he has all season. Nobody open. Anthony Richardson take off and slide. We're going to give it to Taylor. And he gets the first after meeting Fred Warner at the line to gain. Perfect time to run read option. We're reading the edge. And we've got Richardson around the edge. Beat him. He's got speed. Diving touchdown. Come on. Anthony Richardson with elite speed beats him to the edge and punches it in for pay dirt. Let's go. And we're going to give these 49ers all they can handle. Dent and Cisco in the box. Cisco, first game with X Factor. He does have Acrobat, and he's going to be animating all over the field. It's play action. Emmanuel Hadley, I thought he was going to overthrow him. And Emmanuel Hadley injures Deebo Samuel. He's down. He's injured. How you'd like. Oh, man. This Cisco pancake. This could be bad. Devin Bush. Luvu. Use check out to the flat. It's a run. The Buck there to stop him. Who's your papa? It's the Buck. Welcome to the Buck Show. 3rd and 4 here. We need to stop. And Deontay Poindexter jumps in front of the football. He's going down the sideline. 20, 10, 5, touchdown. Come on. Let's go. The rookie. Are you kidding me? In the biggest play of his career. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Come on, man. Oh, that's going into a short. You better fucking believe it. I tried to handle the voice cracks. We couldn't keep him off. But come on, dude. That feels good. What a play. Deontay Poindexter could be the best pick so far in this series. He proves that he is absolutely deserving of the title. A snub for Defensive Rookie of the Year. He says, how about a Super Bowl pick 6, baby? Oh, and now we've got full momentum. You know what we do to teams when we've got full momentum, man. This could be a bloodbath. Don't let me get ahead of myself. But, man, I'm fired up. I'm fired up. We're flying. Oh, no. This could be huge. Hadley, get hands on him. Diving. Oh, it's a. Oh, and Luvu blew it up. Cisco couldn't get there. Ripped the football out. Lurking with Cisco. Oh, big time conversion. He goes down, though. It's intercepted. Julius Brents gets hands on the football. He's going down the sideline. 40, 30, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown. Come on. Are you not entertained? Ladies and gentlemen, we are the best defense in the league. It's a no-fly zone. Come on. Brock Purdy puts the ball right past his receiver where Julius Brents can get hands on the football. He takes it around the edge, beats everyone, and takes it home for pay dirt. The defense now outscoring the offense. There's no one that can hang with us. What's the request? Up 28-0. The Buck! Welcome to the Buck Show, baby! Where green rains down from the heavens. Get it? Because, like, bucks, like cash. Yeah, that sucked. Are flying in. The Buck Show! And the Bush Show. The Bush Buck. I got backside here. Oh, I'm all over it. It's a group sack. Quiddy Pay, Josh Allen. Sandwich Purdy. It's a Purdy sandwich. And you're going to have to eat that after we pack you in your coffin. Get ready to go home. Going to go bench swap here and just see if Pittman can win on a corner route. Can't, but we got room up the middle. Trips over Fred Warner's leg. Get blocks here. Oh, Fred Warner can't get blocked. So look at all the options we're going to have here. Flood concept on the right. We got Pittman on the left and a Texas route for the check down to Taylor. Oh, and Pittman wide open. Michael Pittman grabs the ball down the sideline and he's diving for a touchdown. Colts up 28-0. You don't press Michael Pittman. The safety came down, and immediately I'm looking for Michael Pittman. MPJ, 2:26 left in the second. Let's see if they can figure it out here. It's Poindexter! What is happening? Down the sideline! Overthrown ball is taking advantage of. Pick 6 for Deontay Poindexter. What? Purdy is putting the ball directly in my hands every time. Let's take a look at this one. Oh my God. Look, like, he's open. He's coming open. It's Kittle. And he's actually got him beat. But because Purdy is rolling and throwing on the run, it's inaccurate. And Kittle turns. And it's actually right past his face. So if he hits him in stride there, he's actually going to turn down the sideline. But because it's behind him, because of the pressure from 58 here, Josh Allen, to get in his face, Poindexter's able to just take advantage, take it in stride, and take it all the way to the end zone. And this is an absolute bloodbath. The sliders have to be adjusted because we're just crushing these teams. Probably going to win MVP now. Super Bowl MVP for sure. Cisco, try and lay the boom. Can't. Throw that. Gets the ball off somehow, man. Come on. That's the thing with this team. They get so close to a sack. We get so many QB pressures, but we don't actually get sacks. Oh, I'm out of... That's actually not my position to get. This guy's fast as hell. Who is that? Throwing it up. Nick Cross wants one. Bricks off his hands. Come on. Oh, almost had his 4th interception of the half. Purdy threw it right up. Deontay Poindexter, 3rd one of the game. He wants another pick 6. He's out of there. Down the sideline. 10-5 touchdown. Come on. I'm losing my voice. It's only halftime, boys. What in the world? Another pick 6 to Deontay Poindexter. We put mid-zone KO on him. Did we not? Oh, no, that was Andre Cisco. Poindexter's just a freak. We can't even get on offense, boys. We cannot get on offense. This is an absolute bloodbath. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, no. Man coverage not the answer. By the end of this. Go get him. Pay is forcing a ton of pressure, man. We're forcing him out of the pocket consistently. Cisco's coming in, pause, and trying to bring pressure here. Oh, I can't. Who's there? It's Odenigbo. Oh, Denigbo. Come on, baby. 2 seconds left in the half. And they're going to get on the board here potentially unless Rush has anything to say about it. Can't get there. It's going to be 42-3. The 49ers at least get a little bit of points to maybe boost the morale a little bit. Absolute destruction of the San Francisco 49ers in the first half. We're going to try and put it together, man. Oh, Poindexter was close. Oh, we've got the flats covered. Chester Dent. I wanted to get hands on the quarterback. I wanted to just take his damn head off. No, it's a run. Tracking. Evasive run and a good one by Christian McCaffrey. This is probably the best put together drive the 49ers have had so far in this game potentially. Play action. Hadley was just out of position again. He's always way behind receivers. And it's crazy because he was the higher overall player in the draft. Then higher than Poindexter, what I mean. But oh, go get him. Go get him. Go get him. He gets the ball away somehow. Vert hook for Poindexter. It's been deadly. Go get him. Good knockout, Julius Brents. He was out of position. Pay got robbed. Yeah, robbed, dude. You know, you've been here for all this. They always do that, man. We're right there for the sack, and then he somehow gets the ball away through contact every time. Poindexter, if he returns this for a touchdown, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, Deontay Poindexter down the numbers. 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown. What? This is the best game in Super Bowl history by a non-quarterback. Channeling Devin Hester. He has 4 total touchdowns from a defensive player. Where has this been? He's shown flashes this year, but never anything like this. And now get to the Super Bowl, and the rookie shows us what he has. What in the world? I called it too. I said, if he returns this, I swear, and then returned it. The sliders will be adjusted for next year. Absolutely. It's going to be a lot harder. A lot harder. Obviously, this team is just too damn good. Because the games were really close. Like early, like mid-year, bro, we were losing games still. And then all of a sudden it just flipped like a switch and now we blow everyone out. There it is. Make the tackle. No. Oh, man. Good shed by Cisco, and it's going to be another 49er field goal. Can't get there. He missed it. How? Oh, my God, dude. How, dude, how is this happening, bro? Play action. Or not play action. Juke. Richardson. Oh, we have. That's just an insane throw to Will Mallory. What? Wesley French is coming in. 54 overall center is coming in at fullback. Here we go. Wesley French gets the handoff. Oh, he gets drilled. Let's try and get Chester Dent in at tight end if we can do it. Will Mallory. Oh, you can. Chester Dent. We're putting Chester Dent in at tight end. Are you kidding? Guys, you see Chester Dent over there on the left side. He is in at tight end. He's going to be our backside read. Chester Dent, he dropped the football. No, he was wide open. Oh, that would have been unbelievable to get him the ball. It's picked off Fred Warner. I mean, what do you... Dude, he's so open, but Fred Warner's got lurker, so he's just going to snatch it out of the sky. Unbelievable. Purdy, you little pussy, sliding after 1 yard. Just one time. Lower the shoulder and let's go to war. Oh, man. Dude, make the tackle. There we go, Poindexter. Out of bounds again. Throws it away. They're going to have to go for this, dude. 5:29 left. It's a field goal. We're doing field goal return, bro. If I return a field goal in the Super Bowl, I'm the best of all time. Come on. It's just not even close. This kicker should be fired. Jake Moody, a Michigan man, but needs to be fired. I like Pittman to come open here. Or no, DPJ, I mean. It needs to be... that's just a route running issue by DPJ. Is just the worst, least sharp cut to the outside on a corner route ever. His route running sucks, and it's very evident there. Oh, my God. CMC's a freak. They still threw for 300 yards because they were just on the field over and over and over. This is called the Debo package, by the way. We're sacked, bro. Jesus Christ. I mean, I know it's a blowout, but we really haven't moved the football well at all. House says it's entertaining. They do score 16 seconds left and an absolutely insane, weird Super Bowl. We're going to have Pittman. If he could beat him, he does. 49-13 is your final, man. We took our foot off the gas for sure. We don't want to throttle him like 70 to whatever. That's fine. We are your Super Bowl champions. Indianapolis Colts. We bring home the Super Bowl. The Lombardi is coming back to Indy behind one of the best games from a defensive back I have ever seen. Deontay Poindexter, our rookie corner, will be your Super Bowl MVP. Absolutely he will. And it was just a crazy, crazy game. Weird game. Purdy was extremely inaccurate with the football in the first half. Threw 3 pick sixes. And just unbelievable stuff. Deontay Poindexter also had the kick return touchdown. 4 total touchdowns for the defensive player. And we are winning this game 49-13. Let's go, baby. Now, the player stats are so weird. Weird. Now, Brock Purdy, 53.5 passer rating, 24 for 41, 336, a touchdown, and 4 picks. Anthony Richardson, 63.1, 4 for 14, 141, a touchdown, and a pick. We threw a ton of deep balls. We kind of just threw a lot of balls away while we were kind of just messing around in garbage time. Offense really didn't have to do much of anything in this game. And then rushing, Jonathan Taylor, 10 for 53. Pretty much the first drive, he carried us to the end zone. Richardson, 8 for 31 and a touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, 11 for 46. Purdy had a couple carries as well. Wesley French had a carry on our side as well. Receiving, Devin Harrison led the way for them. Christian McCaffrey, 5 for 42. Kittle, a couple catches. Same with Samuel. And Ayuk had a touchdown. Michael Pittman, 2 for 98 and a touchdown, including the 67-yard bomb for the touchdown when they were pressing him. And then just a couple other spread around balls, pause for the rest of the game. Now, Chester Dent, 5 solos, 4 assists, 9 total tackles, 1 TFL. Sack-wise, Kwity Paye, 1.5 sacks. Hargrave had a sack. Odenigbo had a sack. And Josh Allen had half a sack split with Kwity Paye. Great game from Paye, by the way. Interceptions is your story. Deontay Poindexter with 3 picks. Also had 3 pick sixes. Also had the return touchdown, which we will look at next. Julius Brents also had a pick 6. And then Fred Warner did have the lone interception on us. Kicking, Jake Moody was, what was he? 2 for 5 on field goals, by the way. Really, really bad. And then kick returns, Deontay Poindexter, 1 kick return touchdown. Just stuff of dreams and miracles from Deontay Poindexter. We've seen the Cisco games, man. We saw Cisco in the playoffs. He had that monster game, but I think this is by far the best defensive game I've seen from a defensive back on all Madden in my life. Just crazy and it's in the Super Bowl, and it's live. So let's go, baby. Huge, huge game, and we get the dub. We do get 15 coach points. It's going to help for our draft, and Kwity Paye gets an upgrade point after a pretty big Super Bowl. Now, I wish Deontay Poindexter could get a development trade upgrade. He probably won't for winning Super Bowl MVP, but he absolutely should, man. Going to make Kwity Paye a better power rusher. Continue to develop him up. At 85 power rusher, he should get another ability. He does get +1 power move, up to 90 now, and +1 excel. I'll show you the sliders and the settings, so there's no bullshit. We're still in all Madden. We're still in simulation. Still on 8-minute quarters. Nothing has changed. As for the sliders, they're still on default sliders. Haven't changed anything. Everything's still on 50. The only thing that has been changed is the injury sliders. So, we're going to update those for next season, absolutely. So, it's going to be much harder. There's probably not going to be even close to as many games like that, or if any games like that, but still an amazing game, super fun. 2024 season recap. We already went over all the awards, but Deontay Poindexter, rookie corner, is your Super Bowl MVP. Andre Cisco did win Defensive Player of the Year. We already know that. Tremaine Blake won Defensive Rookie of the Year. Does Poindexter get a development trade upgrade? I'm not sure. He may. Maybe there's an argument to be made that he should get a manual one. He doesn't. But man, I mean, there's a huge argument to be made that we should push him up to X Factor. Bro, I know you wouldn't change the sliders, House says. Yeah, I know, but I just got to point it out to people because there's going to be tons of people in the comments when I make the video that are like, bro, did you change the sliders? Or people are going to be like, bro, change the sliders for the Super Bowl so you blow them out. It's like, that doesn't do me any good to blow people out. Like, just like Penguin said, like, there's plenty of people that think that games are just boring when you blow somebody out. So, like, it is what it is. Everybody's entitled to their opinion, but, like, I don't want to blow people out. It doesn't do me any good. I want a good, authentic game. We just were able to capture momentum early, and that forced him to make a shit ton of bad throws. So, do have a bunch of upgrades here. Andre Cisco getting another upgrade. Unbelievable. He's going to go up to 92 zone coverage here. And a 92 natural overall, +1 zone, +2 tackle. He's up to temp 99 zone. Unbelievable. Anthony Richardson going up to a 94 temp after this, probably. I want to get his throw on the run better. That's the worst thing about him. So that's going to be my goal. Is I'm trying to develop him as an improviser more. So we're going to try and go throw on the run. +2 throw on the run is a huge upgrade. +1 throw under pressure. Up to 83. And throw under pressure is up to a 93. Camera went out. Camera was out, but Emmanuel Hadley also gets an upgrade. He's kind of been a liability, man. And I don't know why. He's playing up to 92 zone. Is it his play rec? It's an 89. I don't know why. He just gets caught lacking in coverage sometimes. He's going to move into the slot. We're going to upgrade slot for him. +4 man is crazy. What? What? Emmanuel Hadley just got +4 man coverage. Oh my God, we're getting to a point where we might actually be able to run some man. Nick Cross going to go up to where he can actually get some abilities. He's going to get an extra ability slot at 80 overall. +1 zone too for him. Does have reach elite? No, you're going to get flat zone KO. House said game was too much for your camera, bro. Yeah, I just couldn't handle the sheer power that the sheer destruction that we willed onto the 49ers. Jalen Pritchett is also developing pretty well, too. 84 pass block. Not much of a run blocker, but someone we feel pretty good about. And then I think Blake Freeland is going to make the move into center. Maybe. Mostly a finesse guy. He's getting a bunch of temp boosts here. I don't feel good about him being outside at tackle. He's going to just be a depth piece later. And then we're just going to upgrade all these. Closing in on 300 subs pretty soon here, man. I mean, we're over 275 now. You know, I just really appreciate everyone's support, everyone who's shown up for me and, you know, really, you know, comments and engages with me, man. It gives me ideas like that. You guys are awesome, man. And just, I will not stop, man, grinding, providing content. I love this shit. Madden is, people shit on Madden all the time. And yes, it has its bugs, but it is such a fun game. I love for football. So we're going to continue with this, man. Continue grinding and just appreciate you guys so much, man. So I hope you guys recognize that as well, man, and that you guys are a huge part of this, and our growth is just going to continue to go up and up. So appreciate you stopping by. As always, peace.